Recording. All right, here we go. We got a little PM yoga. Happy Tuesday, everybody. For Mr. Rien, my daily affirmation, thank you so much for being here with me and going through this process with me. I just had a great chat with Dr. Irwin about how class is going and how impressed I am with all of you. I mean, even seeing 29 online, I'm sure there'll be a couple more. I'm steadily getting most of my classes here. So thank you for being willing to participate in this with me and giving it your best effort and making it an enjoyable class. Today, we're going to continue, like I said, with downward dog. We're going to continue with bird dog, side planks, and our hip raises. There will be no interruptions from my adorable 3-year-old today because it is just us here, which is nice. Tuesdays are, we'll continue our practice, but we're going to slow it down just a little bit. We're going to spend some time in the pose, making sure to get some good deep breathing, and then we'll move forward with that. So find yourself in a nice, comfortable position. Hopefully there aren't too many distractions. A lot of the reflection I saw was the hard part about the distance learning is your own distractions. So we're going to keep working at that. Take a nice deep breath in. Sitting up nice and tall, extend the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Slowly exhale out. As you begin to take these breaths in, try to just count your breathing. I know my voice can be distracting, but once we focus on it, try to be aware of only your breath. We're going to continue with seven deep breaths. On your own, I want you to try to get to 7 uninterrupted breaths. As you come near to the end of your breathing, I want you to slowly open your eyes if they've been closed. Take a deep breath in, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, roll the body forward, widen the fingertips nice and far apart. Align the legs straight back, tops of the feet flat on the floor. Back is nice and flat in table pose. We're just gonna take a couple good breaths in table pose. I'm pulling my belly button nice and tight to my spine, engaging my abdominals. Exhale, I'm reaching the crown of my head forward and I'm reaching my tailbone back to make a nice, strong, long spine. So let's breathe a little bit in table. On your next inhale, a familiar pose, go ahead and round that spine towards the ceiling. I absolutely love cat, such a good stretch. If you tuck that tailbone down between your hips, tuck the head between the shoulders, and as you exhale, really force that belly button towards the ground, tilt the head and tailbone up towards the ceiling in cow. With your rhythm, please remember, you do not need to match my speed. We're gonna rotate back and forth in cat and cow. Couple more times. Last rotation. And come back to neutral. Okay, we're gonna go into downward dog. So tuck the toes underneath, inhale, roll the hips forward, push with the palms, exhale, raising the hips up towards the ceiling. Head is dropped down between the shoulders, creating a nice straight line, or working at creating a nice straight line from wrists to the edge of your tailbone. Start with your knees slightly bent if you can, and then extend those legs as straight as you're comfortable. You're gonna feel a great stretch in your hamstrings and your calves. You're trying to force those heels down. It's not an easy task to do. You can kind of walk your hands up a little bit, but know that through practice and time, we'll work at getting our heels down towards the mat. But right now, we're just gonna breathe while we're in downward dog. One more good deep breath. Good. Inhale, raise the right leg up. Exhale, swing that right leg between your hands. Lower the back knee down. Space your feet out on the train tracks. And we're gonna lean into a low lunge. Welcome Ty, welcome Ahmad, I'm glad you guys are here. Lean, and Emma too. Lean into that lunge. So I told you guys today we're gonna spend some time in these poses. And the whole idea is I'm breathing while I'm still here. And as I exhale, I'm gonna sink a little lower, a little deeper, creating some more of a stretch across my hip, more of a stretch across my hamstring, really working at allowing my body to stretch out slowly. Inhale, walk that right hand to the inside. You're good, Ty. Make sure that arm is nice and aligned, palm is flat. Exhale, sink the hips down, raise the chest up. This is gonna increase your stretch, really open up the hips, and a little bit of the glutes too. Good stretch in the buns. Lizard pose. Breathe. Inhale, walk that right hand back to the outside. Exhale, slight lean. Inhale, roll the hips, roll the spine up, bring those arms nice and high into the air. Exhale, hands down, sink hips forward, nice tall spine, and low warrior one. Power position, really developing some strong muscles in our legs, helping all those little tiny ligaments and small muscles across all of our hips and our rotator cuffs. Breathe. Good. Inhale, raise the hips. Exhale, open, left arm back, right arm forward. Sink hips down, straighten spine. Really open that left shoulder, which is gonna help open the hips up. Try to keep this knee straight. I'm a bad example. Sometimes my knee will tuck in. So I want to keep that straight. Low warrior two. You're good, Michelle. Thank you. Inhale, raise the hips. Exhale, pivot back to the middle. Fold. Tuck that left toe underneath. Inhale, raise the knee up. Exhale, step that right foot back. Find yourself in plank pose. Try to hold the plank today. We're gonna go 2 good breaths in plank. Try to stay up. Good, that's 1. That's 2. Inhale, lower that right arm down to the mat. I like to go at an angle. Exhale, roll the hips, open the chest up. If you need to make a tripod for balance, make a tripod. Otherwise, stack the heels. Side plank. Force those hips up. Make your obliques, those side abs, work. Breathe. Exhale, fold and lower the body down. Place the hands out. You should be able to do this in one pretty smooth move. Into Sphinx. Tilt the head back. Take a nice deep breath in Sphinx. I like to flex my lower back here, so I'm trying to create more of an arch out of it. Creates a great stretch in those lower lumbar. Breathe. Exhale, lower the body all the way down. Inhale, draw the hands right underneath your shoulders. Exhale, push the body up. Cobra. I like to make sure my elbows are tight. Some of you might want to walk your hands back even more to create more of a stretch. If you don't want to do that, it's okay. Slight bend of the elbows is all right. We're going to tilt your head back just slightly. Good. Inhale, raise the hips up to table. This is where we're going to go with a little bit of adjustment. Instead of pushing back into child's pose, this is where we're going to throw bird dog in. So we're going to inhale, draw the right elbow and left knee nice and tight to the body. I'm rounding my spine. This is where I like to adjust this arm just a little bit so it's underneath my shoulder. And then I'm going to exhale. I'm going to have to move myself forward. Exhale, and I'm going to extend. Arm out in front, arm pointing back, or leg pointed back. And I'm going to balance. If you fall, totally okay. Come back up to bird dog. Breathe. Inhale back to the middle, rounding spine. Exhale, place it on the mat. Let's go opposite side now. Inhale, left elbow, right knee. Adjust that hand if you need to. Exhale, extend, bird dog. Inhale back to the middle. Exhale, place them on the mat. Take a deep breath in, widen the knees, bring the feet together. Exhale, push the hips back. Extend the arms down. Kind of like you're trying to lower the armpits down to the mat. And I know I keep saying it, but I mean it. At least you have a mat where you feel comfortable putting your face on the floor now. Or a rug, or a carpet, or a bed, wherever you're able to participate. And try and push just a little bit with your palms. Widen the knees out a little bit more to increase your stretch. We're going to take a couple good deep breaths in child pose. Really letting gravity open up our hips. Hopefully you're a little less sore this week and you're noticing your range of motion increase. One more deep breath. And let's inhale back up to table. I'm going to spin myself here because we're going to do the opposite side of everything now. Time. Perfect. We're doing great. Couple good deep breaths in table. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Couple rotations on your own. And come back to neutral. Okay, opposite side now. Tuck the toes underneath. Inhale, roll the hips and body forward. Exhale, push back with the palms, hips towards the ceiling. Head comes nice and down, creating a V with our body, downward dog. Breathe. One more good breath. Inhale, raise the left leg. Exhale, swing that left leg between your hands. Lower the back knee down, making sure we're wide like a train track, and lower the weight of your chest onto your knee. Low lunge. Take a couple good breaths. Inhale, bring that left hand to the inside of the leg. Exhale, drive the hips down, raise the chest up, lizard pose. Inhale, walk that left hand to the outside. Exhale, slight lean. Check your train tracks. Are you lined up or are you apart? Inhale, roll the hips and spine up in the air. Nice tall hands. Sorry, emails are coming in. Exhale, sink hands down. Low warrior one. Good. Inhale, raise your hips. Exhale, open. Right arm back. Left arm forward. Sink hips and straighten. Really opening up that right shoulder. Low warrior two. Again, I had to fix my own knee. Just make sure the knee is staying out. You'll really feel that one in your glute and hip as you open it up. Inhale, raise hips. Exhale, pivot back to the middle. Fold back down. We're gonna tuck that back toe again on our right leg. Inhale, raise the knee. Exhale, step back into plank. Couple good deep breaths in plank. If you need to modify this one, please do. Exhale, lower down to that left arm. Pivot the body. Raise that right arm up into the air. Force the hips up. Side plank. Make a tripod if you need to, but really work at keeping those hips up off the ground. One more good deep breath. Exhale, roll the body down. Find yourself in Sphinx. More emails, my bad, y'all. Go ahead and roll that neck. Roll that neck out. Lower the body down. Draw the hands next to the shoulders. Inhale, push up in a cobra. Let your chin come down to your chest in this cobra. Create a different stretch on your neck and lower lumbar. Hey, Michelle, I see you. If you keep having problems, you've been here today. I get it. Internet sucks. I appreciate you letting me know what's going on. Thank you very much. Inhale, raise your hips. Exhale, come to table. A little quicker transition. Inhale, left hand, right knee, round the spine. Exhale and extend. Bird dog. See, I didn't adjust my hand first, so I had to adjust right there to keep my own balance. Inhale, back to the middle, rounding spine. Exhale, place them on the mat. So I'm going to adjust my left hand first this time. Inhale, right hand, left knee. Exhale and extend. Much smoother transition. We can always work on our transition breathing as well as the actual transitions themselves by knowing where to align our body and how to move it. Breathe. Inhale back to the middle. Place it on the mat. Cross the ankles behind you, and we're gonna walk our hands back and find ourselves in seated pose. I'm actually gonna spin the other way for this one. Inhale and sit up nice and tall. Yes, I know we skipped a child's pose, but that's the nice part. There's a lot of different variations and ways you can move through your daily yoga practice. And by understanding the transition and the breathing, it helps you string together your own routines as well. Catch your breath. Find your moment. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, extend the right leg out in front. Let's roll that ankle out a little bit today. Wiggle your toes around. Point your toes away from the body. Draw your toes back towards the body. Inhale, nice big arm circle. Exhale, reach the body forward, fold, grab those toes. Half fold. Each breath out, try to get a little lower into that fold. Inhale, slight raise. Exhale, both hands out to the foot. Inhale, roll the spine up. Exhale, switch your feet. Inhale, nice big rotation. Exhale, reach out and grab a toe. He's getting sweat in his eyes, guys. Sorry. I'm sure he may have to bust out the bandana for next class. Inhale, slight raise. Exhale, reach both hands out. Inhale, roll the spine up. With this toe, let's go ahead and roll the ankle out a little bit here. Wiggle the toes. Point the toes away from your body. Draw those toes back towards your body. And exhale, straightening both feet out in front. Let's go ahead and walk our knees just a little bit. This just loosens up the knees. If you can kind of make some knee circles, some knee movement. Inhale, tall chest, bring the arms nice and wide. Reach that chest forward like you're diving into a pool. Exhale, grab those toes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, get a little lower if you can. Hold, fold, fold. Inhale, roll the spine up. Exhale, draw the feet up towards the body into a butterfly. Oh, I forgot. Inhale, straighten the left leg out. Exhale, bring the right leg across the top. Tuck that left leg back to you. Inhale and sit up nice and tall. I think I wrapped these this morning too. Supine, squeeze that knee. Applying pressure to that knee while you have a nice straight spine is going to really help you stretch out all those muscles. They're a bunch of thin, kind of band, flat muscles that run across the outside edge of that hip. Ooh, this is really good at stretching them out. So get a good stretch. Best part about yoga, guys, is it's all about your benefit. You're going to get out of this class what you put into it. The personal benefits. Woo-hoo. Look, I'm old. I'm 35, and the stretching that I'm getting every day here is fantastic. So I hope you guys are into it as I am. Inhale, raise the right hand. Exhale, spin that right hand behind you. Prop that left hand against your knee. We're going to apply some pressure with that left elbow, and we're going to twist in supine twist. Straight back and breathe. Inhale back to the middle. Exhale, switch your feet. Tucking that left leg back. Sitting up nice and, or the right leg back, sitting up nice and tall. And again, big flat muscles that run, they start up here at the edge of your hip, they run down to your glute as well as down the whole length of your thigh. Give that a squeeze and really feel those stretch. Supine twist. Inhale, raise the left hand. Exhale, spin that left hand behind you. Draw the right arm up and twist. The arm reminds us to have a straight spine. Good. Inhale back to the middle. Now let's drop our feet down into a butterfly. Thank you guys for rolling with me. Pull those feet nice and close to the body. Wrap your hands below the feet. Inhale, straighten that spine. Bring the chest up and forward. And slowly begin to fold forward at the hips. Once you feel that spine start to round a little bit, inhale, straighten it out again. Try and reach that chest out a little farther. One more time if you can. Eventually just fold it down into folded butterfly. Inhale, roll that spine back up. Stack the fingers. Make sure you have room to lay yourself down. Stack the fingers, point the thumbs. We're going to slowly exhale, rounding the spine, engaging the abdominals. If you need to put your hands back to help you lower down, totally okay. If you can keep your hands up and make your abs do the work of lowering that body down, keep your hands up, make your abs do the work of lowering your body down. And find yourself in laying butterfly. I like to apply a little bit of pressure to the thighs. That's going to help you with stretching. If you're a person who wants to just leave your hands nice and flat, okay, and let gravity pull on the wings of the butterfly, totally okay as well. Depends on how much flexibility you have, how stiff you may be today. Whatever it is, this will help you stretch. And of course, breathe, ladies and gentlemen, breathe. Exhale, extend the feet out in front. Inhale, raise the right leg up. Wrap the hands around the outside of that right leg. I like to grab knee and I like to grab ankle. And you're gonna squeeze that right leg nice and tight to the chest. Half winged maker. Of course, if you want to keep rolling that ankle, you're more than welcome to. Want a good chance to stretch. You may have some creaky, poppy old ankles like I do. Feels real good to roll their range of motion out. Relax your grip just slightly. Place that left hand on the knee. Reach the right hand as far out to the side as it will go. Exhale, draw the knee across the body, working at keeping that left foot pointed as straight as it can away from the body. Getting a good twist. Turning your eyes to look over at the right, keeping the shoulder blades on the mat. Bent knee twist. Pull on that knee just a little bit for some added stretch in the glutes. Breathe. Inhale back up to the middle. Exhale. Extend that foot out in front. Other side now. Inhale. Draw the right leg up. Wrap the hand around the knee, ankle, chin, wherever you're comfortable. Squeeze that leg nice and tight to the chest. Half wind maker. Roll out the ankle. Inhale, reach that left hand as far out the side as it will go. Exhale, draw that left knee across the body. Working on keeping that right leg pointed straight away. Bent knee twist. Turning my eyes to make sure I'm gazing at that left hand.
creating a nice straight spine, twisting all those lumbar, applying a little bit of pull to the knee to really stretch out the glutes. Inhale back up to the middle and allow your foot to come to rest on the ground. Inhale, draw the left leg up and find your knees at about a 45-degree angle. I'm just gonna scoot down a little bit for this one. There we go. Okay. So we worked on this a little bit yesterday, but I know I had a distraction running around. Again, this is one of those poses that everybody talks about, gets uncomfortable, but it's a great pose for stretching the lower back and engaging the glutes. As you inhale, you're gonna raise your hips up. Once I feel my shoulder blades or the traps, the top of your shoulders getting up on the mat, I'm gonna squeeze my glutes nice and tight, engaging my buns. You can see I'm kind of up on my heels. And then I'm gonna exhale and I'm gonna lower my hips back down. You guys all said in your discussion comments, luckily there's no one watching you because you have the ability to be by yourself doing this. But just like cat and cow, I'm gonna breathe in. I'm gonna raise my hips up as high as I can. I'm gonna exhale out. I'm gonna lower my hips back down. On your own with the rhythm of your breathing, let's do 3 hip raises. Nice and slow, vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae as you lower that spine down. Bring those hips nice and high in the air, squeezing the glutes. Exhale, lower the hips down. One more rotation. And lower yourself all the way down. This is one of the joys of doing it at home because it is a position where you do not look flattering whatsoever. Because as you come up, when you're pushing yourself out, you're pushing the belly out, you're pushing the hips up. I get it. It's one of those cool yoga poses that does a lot, but gets kind of weird to do. Well, you're by yourself at home, so hopefully you're enjoying it. Inhale, raise those knees up. Oh, full wind maker. Wrap your hands as tight as you can around your knees to your chest and just rock front to back. Just slightly. I like to angle myself just a little bit so I get the muscles on the side of my spinal column. This feels good. And eventually you're going to exhale, straightening your feet out in front, allowing your head to come to rest on the floor. Palms come resting face up, and we take a nice deep breath in. And slowly exhale out, finding a comfortable position in relaxation pose. Every day we work on our mindset piece, and this is where that practice comes in. Be mindful of where you are, be mindful of your distractions, and be mindful of where your thoughts are going. While in the beginning we try to clear distractions from our head, during our relaxation time, I want you to try to change your actual mindset to a positive mindset. Again, this part doesn't have to be forever either. You might not stay positive all day, but finding a daily practice where you can focus on something joyful, something positive, something amazing, something you're looking forward to, something that causes happiness or a slight bit of little endorphin twinge. It's good for you. As we breathe in deep, that's what I want you to wrap your mind around. As you exhale out, physically let something stressful go. I used to say it out loud as I let it go. So it got weird when I was teaching in the class, but as you let that breath out, envision your stress, your tension, whatever it is that's kind of weighing on you today, envision it leaving just for a minute, you giving yourself permission to not have it be something that weighs on you for a short period of time. You are allowed to focus on something joyful versus always be burdened by something not. Daily practice gets better and better and better at this. We have about 5 minutes of relaxation, and then we'll come back together as a group. Focus on your breathing. Stay ever present in the moment. And give yourself permission to experience a joyful emotion. Most importantly, breathe, especially if emotion stuff is too hippy-dippy for you. I get it. Set a timer for us.
Have about a minute left. All right, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and slowly roll to one side and sit up. You can continue your relaxation practice as soon as we're done here with the live feed. That part is up to you. Again, I thank you guys so much for being here. I don't think I could ever say it enough. I get to keep working and I get to spend this option and opportunity with you. So I thank you for that. I love the participation and I am so appreciative to each and every one of you for being here. Namaste. My soul truly sees yours. I hope you have a great Tuesday. Secret question of the day, for those of you who are asynchronous and not with us, is what was your distraction at this time? It's something we should focus on weekly at least once. So for those of you that are on live, I'm going to stop the recording here in a second. We're going to chat, but that is the question of the day. And I will see you guys on Thursday. Remember, Wednesdays are hump day stretch. So take some time, get a good stretch, go on an active walk, something like that. So have a wonderful day. And as always, smile, be nice to somebody.